Hi, everyone. Welcome to Celebrate EDU's first ever virtual event, Sparking Brighter Futures. I am Jenny Anderson, the co-founder and CEO of Celebrate EDU, and I'm joined by my brother, Brent.
Hi, everyone.
Who is a big part of our organization. I first just want to say welcome to everyone, and I would love for people to put in the chat where they're calling in from so we can get to see who's here. If you want to go ahead and, we got Boulder, locals, that's where we are too.
Yep.
Phoenix, Chicago, New York, Oakland, South Carolina, Virginia, Spokane, Bend, Oregon, Wood County, Ohio. Hey there. I see some of our trailblazers who are our monthly donors. So hi to you guys. We love you guys. Thanks for being here. And I also want to say hi to some of our students and partners that are on the call. So thank you guys so much for joining. It's
great to have you all here.
We've got Newberry Park, California, Boise, Idaho, Raleigh, North Carolina, Beverly, Massachusetts, San Diego.
One of my favorite places.
Yeah, that's one of Brent's favorite. Brent is wearing a tuxedo, which some of you are noticing in the comments. So thanks for noticing that.
Yes.
And so we just want to say thank you so much for joining us. Really want to make sure that you know who we are. I know we have quite a few new faces here tonight who have never met with Celebrate EDU in the past. So I first want you to really get to know Brent because he's the real reason why Celebrate EDU exists. So Brent, why don't you share a little bit about yourself?
Of course. So some of you may not be aware that I have autism. So after I graduated from high school, I tried to get a job. There weren't very many options for me, so ultimately I got a job at a grocery store, and I really hated that job.
Yeah, he hated it. And then what happened after that?
Well, I wanted to say the reasons why I hated it.
Because, why did you hate it?
Because I got called in on my days off. My schedule was always changing. I had to spend a lot of time with the customers. And I was really unhappy, and I really feel like, why should a person have a job where they are unhappy? Shouldn't everyone have the chance to do something they enjoy?
Totally agree. And so what are you doing now?
Well, after 6 months of that job, my mother and I wrote a book called Unintentional Humor, Celebrating the Literal Mind. And that was the Kickstarter for my career as an entrepreneur.
And what do you like about being an entrepreneur?
Well, I get to work when I like to work, and I'm my own boss, and I'm very, very happy because besides my books that I sell, I also go around the country, or I did before COVID-19, and I would do presentations at different schools and events and conferences, but obviously due to COVID, I can't do that right now. So, but I really do enjoy being an entrepreneur, and I'm very happy to be one.
Amazing. And Brent's whole journey is the reason why we started Celebrate EDU. So I started this organization with my co-founder, my mom, 7 years ago to impact the lives of people with disabilities so that they wouldn't have to find jobs that they didn't love, like Brent at the grocery store. And they had the opportunity to pursue something that they were interested in and what that built on their strengths. So that's why Celebrate EDU came to be. And kind of where we are today is a little bit different. I think COVID-19 has made 2020 a year for all of us to figure things out in a different way. So I wanted to quickly start by sharing a quick update about what Celebrate EDU has been doing in 2020 and how it's looked a little bit different. So we're going to show you a quick video that will kind of lay out what this year has looked like.
Yeah.
2020 has presented challenges that no one could have ever expected. And while this year has been difficult for many of us, the disability community has been one of the hardest hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. The statistics and stories are disheartening. We've seen disability organizations that have been forced to shut down their programs and the people with disabilities who rely on their services are being left behind. This has shown us that Celebrate EDU's work is more important than ever before. When we built our programs online years ago, we could have never imagined that the world would end up relying on virtual education. But our years of experience in online education put our organization in a great position to continue making a difference. That's not to say it wasn't without challenges. Like many organizations, we had to pivot and quickly change to address the needs of our community. When our partners shared that they needed computers for their students to continue accessing programs, we worked with Dell, who generously loaned them the hardware they needed. When our students were unable to use Zoom, we created a course to teach them how. And when our partner organizations were struggling to provide online programs themselves, we made the biggest shift of all. We went back to the basics and began teaching our own programs again, something we hadn't done in a while. For years, our model has been to work with disability organizations, train them in our programs, and provide them with support as they run our curriculum with their constituents. And while we were able to continue that with some of our partners, we spent the majority of this year running online Zoom classes, guest teaching for our partner organizations, and building new online programs like Spark 101. Through these changes, we have been able to reach more students than ever before. In 2020, Celebrate EDU has served over 400 people with intellectual and developmental disabilities through our programs. We have also been able to expand our impact by reaching students in new locations like Olathe, Colorado, Othello, Washington, and Fort Worth, Texas. And our students have shown us that they are resilient. Many of them are still working towards their goals, gaining new skills, and becoming true self-advocates. Our work is made possible because of donations and grants that subsidize the costs so that our students can access our programs at little to no cost. Tonight, you'll get the chance to meet some of our amazing students and see the impact that we've made together.
All right, so that's a little bit of an update. Tonight is all about our impact and our students especially, and highlighting them, but it is also a fundraiser for Celebrate EDU. And so you will have the chance to, we'll talk a little bit more about that, but I just wanted to kind of give an update and share what we've been up to. But before we get into kind of the fundraiser part of the night, we really, really want you to know that this is all about our students.
Yep, it's all about the students and how we helped them and how they can possibly make future careers out of what they learned from Celebrate EDU.
Yep, so we want to introduce you to some of them, and we are going to share that with you guys now. You're going to meet quite a few of the students in here, and we will go more in depth on who they are a bit later, but we just wanted you guys to be able to connect with them.
My name is Destiny Randalls. I'm from Denver, Colorado.
Hello, my name is Gabriel Abbott. I live in Beverly, Massachusetts.
My name is Katie Vaughn. I live in Spokane, Washington.
I'm Cohen Schmidt. I'm from Othello, Washington.
My name is Madison.
Hello, my name is Connor.
My name is Carolee Figos.
Hi, my name is Joel Anderson.
I'm Hannah.
My name is Alham.
Hey, my name is Dominic Cisneros.
My name is Malika Leo.
Hey guys, I'm Dan. I'm Dan Barzan.
Hi. I am Kitty Lowe.
Hello. My name is Sophia DiGirolamo, and I am a Celebrate EDU alumni from Colorado. My main interests include skincare, makeup, all things beauty basically, and also social media. The Celebrate EDU program helped me a lot because it made me realize and figure out how to make my social media platforms into something that I could make money off of and turn into a job.
Their classes gave me some great ideas.
I like learning about having my own business.
I'm one of the first Celebrate EDU students, and that helped me launch my business. My favorite thing I learned was how to brand my business. Thank you, Celebrate EDU, for making that possible.
They helped me think about is this what I really want to do? And I liked how they break it down so that you could get a proper understanding of what it takes to be an actual successful entrepreneur.
It was cool to, find out a little bit more about myself and, see if I wanted to become sort of my own business owner, if you will.
I've been taking the civic EDU class and they're a lot of fun. You learn a lot of important skills. Well, my goals for the future is that we'll have a good job.
My dream for the future is to get a job where I will be happy, successful, and know what's expected of me.
I kind of want to start a business myself.
I have a lot of different goals for myself. I would love to get an office job.
My goals, there's so many of them. One, become famous. I like to be successful.
My goals for my future is that I'm hoping to start my own small business, natural skincare product, and then I'm hoping to excel more into my education of learning how to be an entrepreneur.
Well, for people who are new to Celebrate EDU, I would just say it's a great organization.
This has been a great stepping stone for my future and a great tool that will help me achieve my goals. Thank you for your help.
I would like to thank Celebrate EDU and helping me start my own business. Please help them in the way you can. Thank you.
How awesome were they? I am so grateful for our students for sending in those videos and helping us put together all of this during COVID-19. And as Ali said, she kind of gave me a great segue into what tonight, another part of what tonight's about, which is helping Celebrate EDU any way you can. Our goal tonight is to raise $10,000 to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And we have generous donors who have pledged to match every single dollar up to $10,000 tonight. So if you are able to give, we would really appreciate anything you can give. There are two ways that you can make a donation. The first is to text the word Brent to the number 44321. You like that?
Yeah, that's my name.
There you go. And the other is to visit celebrateedu.org/donate, which is also where you can see how far we are toward our goal. And before we started the event, I think we were around $2,000 already. So you guys are overachievers. Thank you to everyone who gave beforehand. Very, very grateful to all of you.
Yeah, because your donations help Celebrate EDU students like Allie, Gabe, and Colton that you saw during the video.
Yep. Every dollar you give goes directly to Celebrate EDU, providing online entrepreneurship education to people with disabilities. We run a variety of different classes, each of which costs a little bit something different. From our live Zoom classes, which cost about $10 a person for Celebrate EDU to run, up to our Spark Create class, which is where our students really, really explore starting a business. And that is a more expensive program for us to run, but a really deep, meaningful program that lasts around 8 weeks. And we have had some incredible students come out of that program. And since it's National Entrepreneurship Day, which seems like a very appropriate day to be hosting this event,
absolutely,
we want to introduce you to some of them.
So we'll start with some of the students like Luis, Allie, and Reed, who you'll get to know a little better in another video that we're going to show a little bit later.
Right now.
Right after this,
yeah.
Actually. And so Luis is an artist and a filmmaker. He took the pilot program back in 2014, and he's also a Spark program with a California partner last year. Allie is an artist also, and she did the Spark program back in 2018. And Reed is a musician, a blog maker, and a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He creates podcasts, and he did a kindling workshop in 2016, and he also did the Spark program in 2017.
And Brent and I sat down with them earlier this week, or last week, I guess, to do an entrepreneur roundtable to hear about their experiences as entrepreneurs. So we're going to share that with you now. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us. You guys are all entrepreneurs, and we're happy to have you on the call today to answer some of our questions and tell people about your amazing businesses. All right, first I'm going to have you introduce yourself with your name, where you live, and about your business.
Okay. I am Luis Uriel Tirado, and I live in California, and my business name is Epic Luis Art.
Hey, Aliard, the creator of Ali Art Designs. I live in Cincinnati, Ohio.
I'm Marie Moriarty. I'm funny, and I'm smart, and I'm happy. I am a musician, and a podcast host, and a speaker in Solana Beach, California.
I'm going to ask the next question. What do you like about being an entrepreneur?
I like being my own boss.
I like being an entrepreneur by showing my artwork.
Being an entrepreneur lets me be me. We build the business around what I love.
Okay, and how has Celebrate EDU helped you with your business?
Celebrate EDU taught me business language like income and expenses and customers and competitive advantage.
The program has helped me to grow my business skills in becoming an entrepreneur by, like Reed was mentioning, communication with your customers when you are about to sell your product.
Celebrate EDU helped me branch out and sell some of my artwork more. And the skill that I liked was to have Ali Art around the world.
And what are some of your goals for the future?
My future goals are making my own films. I am going to be growing out my film skills, and then after that, I will be making my own films and make my dream come true.
I really want to interview Eddie Murphy or Julie Andrews. And next month, I am releasing Reed Reads. It's a new video series of my favorite children's books, which I'm going to be putting up on YouTube soon.
My goal is to have Ali Art in stores more. In stores, you can get more customers in.
Yeah, I love that.
And what advice would you give to a person who is afraid or unsure about starting a business?
I would tell them, find people who bring out your best.
I say you can't do it alone without a partner, and find out your strengths or weaknesses and just branch out and get support.
Autism will not stop you. That's my motto that I put. Autism will not stop me, and that's what I can tell everyone that are afraid and unsure of starting a business.
Yeah, that's great advice.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny.
Good
to see you, Jenny.
Good to see you too, Reed. Good to see all of you guys.
Good to see you, Jenny.
Yep, you too, Luis, and you too, Ali.
Yeah, you too.
Bye, Luis.
Bye, Reed. It's nice meeting you.
How great were those guys?
They were amazing. We had a great time interviewing them. They are so amazing as entrepreneurs, and I think that we have put information about their businesses in the chat, and we'll also make sure before we end the night, we'll share about those again. And I also really, really have to thank one of our favorite people in the world, Michael Miller from Sun Prairie Films, who helped us put together all of the videos for tonight and has just been such an incredible partner for Celebrate EDU.
Oh yeah, he's great. He's fantastic.
One of your favorite guys.
One
right?
of my favorite guys.
Yeah. And he's been working with us for years, putting together other videos in the past for us, like our founder story, which won the Real Impact Film Festival Award for Most Moving Video. And so Michael is really a hero on our team, and we are really, really, really grateful for all of the hard work he does for us. So I'm going to go ahead and remind everyone and give everyone a minute to potentially donate and check in and see where we are. It looks like we are really doing well toward our goal, $10,000 goal. Right now we're at $8,910 raised so far. So thank you guys so much. I am
amazing.
Shocked.
That's so fast.
Yeah, seriously. So again, you can visit celebrateedu.org/donate or
text my name to 44321,
which is Brent, B-R-E-N-T. Yep.
My name, Brent, B-R-E-N-T.
So thank you guys for all of your generosity so far. Before we end tonight, we really want to make sure we've shown you these students, but we really want to make sure you get to know them and you can follow along with their journeys going forward as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of give you a quick update on some of the people you saw in that first video and share a little bit more about them. These are our two online class superstars, Colton and Gabe, who have participated in more Zoom calls with us than anyone else. And I know Gabe's here tonight. I've seen him in the chat so far. So hi, Gabe. Special thanks for coming. Yeah. And I think Colton might be here too. So hi to Colton as well. Yeah. They are both working towards their goals of getting jobs and have been incredible participants in our online programs, really Zoom heroes, if you will.
Yeah, and I've seen both of them many times. I participate in most of the Zoom classes, and I'm the narrator for most of the video lessons that are in the Zoom calls.
Yep, Brent is a big part of that. And these two are our very first Spark 101 students. So the Spark program is Celebrate EDU's longest running program, but we made a new version this year because of COVID-19, something that we can run completely virtually. And these two are our very first Spark 101 students. So we want to say thank you to them for being a part of that. Katie is working on her goal of getting a job and is continuing to develop skills through Celebrate EDU programs. And Allie is working on launching her own home baking business called Tasty Bites. So we will make sure to keep you updated on what they're up to in the future. And finally, you met Destiny, who is a Spark program student working to start her own natural skincare business. And we will, again, keep you updated on her progress as well.
Yeah.
And now for some entrepreneurs that we want you to be able to find and support after the call.
We'll start with Katie Lowe, who you can find her on Facebook on the Cheetah Greetings link, and she sells one-of-a-kind greeting cards. Also, Hannah Simmons, whose website is hannahsessentials.com. She sells things like essential oils, herbal teas, and more natural occurring stuff. Joel Anderson, who is of no relation to either of us. His website is joelsvisionarts.com, and he is an author and a philanthropist. And an artist.
Mariel Carrillo owns a company called Mariel's Boutique. They sell clothing and accessories, and you can find them on marielsboutique.com. And Sophia is a makeup and beauty influencer. You can find her on YouTube. I know for a fact that she's here tonight. And you also can follow her on Instagram. Her handle is Sleepy Self Care. Hopefully she's here and can put that in the chat too, because we forgot to put it on the slide. But that's Sophia.
Luis, who we saw in our roundtable, does art and filmmaking, and his website is epicluisart.com. We also saw Ali Gard, who sells art, jewelry, and gifts at her website, aliartdesigns.com. And finally, Reed Moriarty, who is a musician, podcast host, and a speaker, and his website is reedmoriarty.com.
And his podcast is Talk Time with Reed Moriarty, which is really cool. And he's interviewed some amazing people on there. So be sure to check that out as well. So Now I think we're going to check in one more time on our fundraising goal before we wrap for the night. Quick 30 minutes as we promised. It looks like we have surpassed our $10,000 goal, and I'm looking at my most recent update was $11,396. So thank you guys so much. We are so grateful. We will keep that donation link up through the end of the night, and it is again, you can always text Brent to 44321, and you can keep giving at celebrateedu.org/donate. And thank you guys so much for attending.
Before we go, we got one last video to show you from Reed, and we'll
send you off with that. But I did get one question, which is how much we made with the match. So with the match, it's over $21,396. So thank you guys so much. It's really amazing. So thank you. And please share with your family and friends. We will be sharing these videos on our social media after the event, probably next week. But we want to leave you with a really fun thing, which is Reed Moriarty's song, Purple Party, which is one of our personal favorite things in the whole world at Celebrate EDU. And we are going to leave you with a little fun. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you again for your support.
We're gonna dance all night at our purple party. Put your polka dot shoes on. We're gonna dance all night at our purple party. Put your party hats on. We are eating purple cabbage purple. We're dancing with a purple platypus, purple penguin. Passes out presents. We are eating plums. We're gonna dance all night at our purple party. Put your polka dot shoes on. We're gonna dance all night at our purple party. Put your party hats on. We are watching Mary Poppins. We are eating purple poppy seed cake, poppy seed. There are pretty lilac flowers, pretty. They smell like perfume. Show us your purple dance. 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 We're gonna dance all night at our purple party. Put your polka dot shoes on. We're gonna dance all night at our purple party. Put your party hats on. We're gonna dance all night at our purple party. Put your polka dot shoes on. We're gonna dance all night at our purple party. Put your party hats on.
How was the party?
It was awesome!
Woo!
All right, now we guarantee, if you're still here, thank you for sticking around. We guarantee that song will be stuck in your head. Sorry about that. And I just really wanted to share that our final total before we sign off tonight looks like it's $14,159. So with the match, $24,159. So again, I can't thank you guys enough. This has been so great. Thanks for giving 30 minutes of your night to Celebrate EDU. And I hope that you all are really just staying healthy and staying safe during this time. And we're just wishing you all the best. So
thank you so much for coming tonight, and and stay safe. And thank you for all the donations.
Yes, thank you.